Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading from Matthew chapter number 18, verses 21 through 35. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him till 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. But as for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and payment be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants which owed him 100 pences, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, and said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Shouldest not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord with wrath, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgave not every one his brother their trespasses. As we turn and we look at the context of this text here, we find that it is also the parable of the unforgiving servant. It teaches us profound lessons about forgiveness and mercy. For one, Jesus tells Peter to forgive 70 times 7, 77 times, which means we should not limit our forgiveness. This encourages us to forgive others repeatedly without keeping count. The parable highlights that we have been forgiven a great debt by God, symbolized by the servant's enormous debt being forgiven by the king. This should remind us of the grace we've received and inspires us to extend the same grace to others. The unforgiving servant was forgiven a huge debt, but refused to forgive a much smaller debt owed to him. This teaches us to avoid hypocrisy and to treat others with the same mercy we have been shown. Forgiveness is a step towards healing and reconciliation. By forgiving others, we can mend broken relationships and foster a more compassionate and understanding community. Forgiving others reflects God's character and his teachings. It shows that we are living out our faith and striving to be more like him in our daily interactions. And as always, by embracing these principles, we can create a more forgiving and loving environment in our personal lives, communities, and beyond. And as always, the question is there a specific situation where you and I are finding it challenging to apply these principles? I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.